So on episode 124 of Sam Harris's Waking Up podcast, when it came time for the Q&A portion of the event, a listener in the audience asked Sam Harris how to deal with negative emotions, specifically jealousy over a romantic partner. And so I'm going to play you that portion of the clip and Sam Harris's answer. And really, the Sam Harris's answer provides great insight into how he thinks, and you could definitely tell that he meditates a lot from his answer. So anyway, here's the clip of his answer.
Hi, my name is Cameron from Walla Walla, Washington. My question is, how can a person attempt to deal with negative emotions like jealousy over your sexual partner?
Yeah,
Not for me.
Yeah, that's right.
But if Laplace's demon were here, he would be able to tell you how to do it. But
well, I'm reluctant to sign on the dotted line that you should necessarily, right? So if you're part of some polyamory community where you're trying to work out some drastic social experiment, I question the wisdom of the enterprise. There's certain parts of human nature that you don't necessarily want to go too much against, or it's just not worth trying. But I would say that in the context of an ordinary healthy relationship, jealousy is a toxic emotion that one does want to get over. And in some limit cases where you imagine you're going to die, and then what sort of life do you want for your spouse after you die? Well, if you're committed to the happiness of your spouse, you want him or her to have a full, rich life, which includes another relationship, very likely, right? And so it's like you're not jealous of that, really, when you realize you're on the same team. And so if you're talking about jealousy in the context of you're both alive and healthy and living toward an indefinite future, and you're just noticing these moments where they declare an interest, they notice that someone else is attractive or whatever it is. This is what human minds are like. It's what your own mind is like. And it has no necessary implication that's negative for the relationship unless you're unhappy in the relationship, unless it signifies something for which there is a remedy or not. But in general, jealousy is like any negative emotion in that it arises on the basis of certain thoughts, and it has a half-life that is incredibly short once you learn how to get out of your rumination about it and cease to keep kindling it with more thinking. Now, if you're captured by the storyline of your thoughts and you think, I have every reason to be jealous and here's why, and you spend the next 4 hours thinking about it, well, then you will feel that this is an uninterrupted and uninterruptible emotion that seems to have all kinds of implications. You have to say the thing that you've been thinking you should say, and you have to act in ways that are perhaps fairly ugly and deranging of your relationship. Or you can just notice the thought and notice it subside, and the problem genuinely solves itself, right? It is a transitory state of consciousness that need not have any implication for what you say or do. So it just comes down to an ability to do that, and that's mindfulness. Yeah.